taking a beating over here. Now, what do we got? Oh, let's go. Hey, Donna, you're on WJOB with the preacher.
Well, how do you do, Preach?
Whose hair you own now?
Whose hair do I own?
Well, no, whose hair you own? Mine.
Oh, of course
Whose
I do.
hair you own? Hey, man, I'm dying here, man. I need a haircut bad.
All right. When do you want me to come around? How about Thursday?
You want to do it here again?
I don't care. You got air conditioning in that place?
Got a fan.
Oh my God.
I could.
I guess I could sweat for a while.
Well, wear something comfortable.
Well, absolutely.
Rex, how many views do Donna and I have for the haircut video? A couple of thousand? 2,000? 2,000 views. You and me.
You had 2,000 viewers? Well, let's see if you can get 4,000.
Well,
Okay,
no,
I'll come there.
2,000 views just of the video. We have many more people listening. I'm talking about the video we shot last time you were in here.
I know.
We have a couple of thousand. And Rex, what's the next most popular WJOB video? You have any idea? It's like 60, right? And
Come on, you guys are crazy.
No, I'm serious. I'm getting the numbers. Hold on.
Okay.
The Pierogi Fest after that, and what is that? I know, but how many views?
I don't know. I never go to that thing.
Wait, listen, I'm talking to Rex, honey. Here's the breakdown. Here's the breakdown. Are you sure that I don't have another big one in there somewhere?
Not as big as that.
Okay. Donna from Donna's Barbershop, cutting the preacher's hair on WJOB in the studio, 2,000 views. Pierogi Fest, WJOB people riding a float, 100 views. That's the next most popular one. So,
well, then I should get a cut in this, right?
Yeah, right. Well, the cut you get is to cut my hair, and
I know.
And the obvious promotion that you're getting. And if you really want big time views, wear something a little more slinky next time.
Oh, I'll think about it.
All right, see what you can do. We'll see you Thursday.
Okay, wait a second. What time do you start?
I start at 4.
At 4?
I really start aggravating people around 2, but I'm not on the air until 4.
Okay, I'll be there.
Now, wait a second. Now, hold
you want to call me or what?
Wait a minute. I got a jukebox to do. I can't get a haircut and then go do a jukebox.
Well, what are you going to do? What's wrong? Well, what about Friday?
Well, I'd like the haircut for the jukebox. Well, what's wrong with Wednesday?
Wednesday, I got to go out to Maryville. I got to go to the dentist and get my teeth drilled.
Oh, bummer. I don't want to be getting my haircut after you're mad.
Well, you don't want me to look like a pumpkin, do you?
We'll go with Thursday then. We'll just deal.
Okay.
We'll deal with it. You'll have to comb it and everything though.
Will I call you then? I'll call you first.
No. Just come on in between 4 and 6. Try and be here before 5 though, if you can.
Okay, Preach.
We'll do it on the air. Okay, we got that all set. Thanks, dear.
All right.
Have
later.
fun. That is Donna from Donna's Barbershop. If you want to get your teeth trimmed over there, 845-6551. Including Mitch Daniels calling Northwest Indiana corrupt. Oh, I suppose that that Democrats are going to be upset about that. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Should we start? Should we go through the entire list of the Democrats that have gone to prison over the last couple of years? And to be fair, the reason that so many Democrats in Lake County have gone to jail and not so many Republicans is because y'all vote straight Democratic. So for the most part, it's all Democrats in office. And so far, the Republicans have either been too slick or they're just not breaking the law. It's got to be one or the other because a lot of Democrats are going to jail. The environment in Lake County is that it's a one-party system. We will all watch out for each other. That means in all branches of government, including the judicial, the law enforcement, the elected officials, mayors, councilmen, they're all Democrat. And they're all watching out for one another, and they're staying in some cases anyway, staying one step ahead of the law. Now, that doesn't mean that the long arm of the law will not catch up with you sooner or later if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. It's caught up with us with quite a few of them already. Now, if you want to get mad about that, tough toenails. If you want, tomorrow I'll bring in the list of all the Democrats who are sitting in jail or have recently gotten out of jail. when we have to point our finger all the way down somewhere in Indianapolis, Carmel, wherever he is, and single out Charlie White, who I believe was found not guilty or whatever. I know he's not in jail. Then I think that we're reaching too far. Hey, you're on the Region Underground.
And you are?
Taking a beating.
Oh, I hear you. Listen, I didn't want to call about politics today, Preach. I have a bone to pick with our Mitch, though, on another subject.
Go after him, man. He's not my mother.
I said our.
I'm not married to him.
No, I said our Mutt Mitch. He's our governor. We're stuck with him for now.
10-4.
Listen, this is the thing. I just had to let one of my guys go. I got two guys that help me part-time. I can't afford to hire anybody full-time at the moment. I do home improvement work. We help a close friend of the family with some properties up in the south side of Chicago that are Section 8, which is an interesting thing to work on. I don't know if you know or not, but my problem is this. The emissions testing rigmarole that you got to go through. This kid's a hard worker. He's got a wife and a little baby, and he's working part-time at one of the local liquor stores at night, and he works with me during the daytime. He's very skilled, handy with his tools and whatnot. These guys flunked him on the hydrocarbons. He spends $200 on fixing this thing and tuning it up, takes it in. They're calibrating the machinery when he gets in there to take his test. He asks him point blank, look, what is that guy doing? There's some guy with a van and tools out, and he's working on the machinery, things open on the side and whatnot.
What kind of car are we talking?
He's got a 97 Ranger, Ford Ranger pickup.
Okay. Must have, maybe he's got a hole.
That's one thing. I drive a Ranger myself. I got 172,000. I put 80,000 on it myself since I had it. All I've had to do is a clutch and brakes. No problems with it whatsoever. I haven't tested mine yet. I can't wait to see what my results are. My point is this. If they're calibrating the machinery, they should shut the place down. I don't care if they lose funding. I don't care if the patronage workers that Daddy works for the county, so he got a job, has to take a day off. It's wrong for working people to have to pay, in effect, what seems to me is a Lake County and Porter County tax. If they're not going to do it statewide, they should chuck the whole thing until the economy gets better. And for crying out loud, if he's going to slam Lake County and us up here because we're corrupt or whatever the hell, at least he could fix the crumbling roads and bridges in Lake County, so he's got one less thing to complain about.
Wait a second. Now, I heard a couple of people going after Daniels today. And, again, I'm not married to the guy, but I don't dislike him. I'm not going to call him an idiot because I'm quite sure from the conversations that I've had with him, and there have been a few, that the man is not stupid. He's not.
No, he's not stupid, but he couldn't care less about anybody that votes Democrat.
Well,
and I agree with you. You don't vote straight ticket. But there's only one Indiana politician I've ever voted for that wasn't a Democrat. I pick and choose. If I don't, like you said, if you don't know the race, don't vote because you could be getting yourself into a problem.
Well, you're hurting everybody else if you have no idea what's going on.
Right. Well, yeah. There's some of these judges and whatnot I've never heard of. There's but the one guy I have voted for on the Republican side is Dick Lugar. I got it. I had the opportunity to meet him several years ago in Indy. And I've always been impressed with the fact that he's one of the few remaining elder statesmen in the Senate. And, even though if Evan Bayh was a Democrat, I'm a frickin' jet airplane pilot. But I have more respect for Dick Lugar by far than I ever would for somebody who's going to become a lobbyist. So, I agree with you there. But this thing about the emissions testing, I lost a guy last summer for the same reason. And I can't afford to loan them the money. You got to get $450 worth of repairs to get a waiver, and that only lasts for 2 years. They need to do something about it. If they're recalibrating the machinery, shut the place down. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
10-4. Yeah, and I thanks so much, Pete.